No Wuling, sad. It's just like there's just so much time. Maybe tomorrow. If there isn't anything else I need to cover that's like long, other tomorrow. I just like I can't invest like 2 hours of stream and another 3 hours doing Wuling.
What a bitch!
Yo!
What a nasty, vile fucking cunt!
Yo, Mojo, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for 5 months. I appreciate it. Also, look, we got a new sub goal thing. Look at that. I actually spent some time. Look, we got a cool new we got a rainbow like sub goal thing. We've updated from the jiggle gif. Yeah, we've now got the gay sub goal. We've now got the gay weekly sub goal. You guys have been very, very fucking generous this past month, because of the whole like drama thing, and I very much appreciate it. And I'm good, right? Like I was gonna say, like I'm good. You guys have been super fucking lovely and generous, so I just want to say thank you. You guys have been fucking. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate, even though a lot of you fucking subbed out of spite. Even though I still appreciate it. Thank you guys. Yo, Conarissa, thank you for the raid. Yo. Yeah, I appreciate it. I hope you had a lovely stream. Don't worry, I can't give more. So I'm very appreciative to everyone who's subbed or like stayed around or whatever it is, because it means a lot. It means a lot to me. People who have given a membership on Twitch, on YouTube even. I've been hate subbing for a year. It allows me to the subs allow me to continue doing this content thing every day, and I've been locking in a bit recently, and I've been really trying to stream very regularly. I've been trying to do longer streams. I've really been trying again, and I think we've been like live every single day, like the past week, whatever it is. So I've been enjoying it a lot. And I am gonna be taking a break from Friday. I'm gonna be taking a break from Friday until Sunday, because I will be going traveling and seeing some content creator friends. I might do an IRL stream or two, we'll see. But I'll be taking like that weekend off. But I've been really enjoying getting back into the streaming. Bro, we've been doing like 5-6 hour streams like consistently recently. Bro, the old cap is back. We've been literally doing like such long streams, and it's been honestly really quite fun. Yeah, it's been genuinely like a fun experience. More friends through the blackmail. Yeah, I made new friends. I made new friends. I made some Zenla Zone Zero friends. And yeah, so apparently I'm gonna be blackmailing them, right? That's how that works, right? That's how that works. So maybe we'll do IRL stream, and you'll get to like say hi, and we'll be chilling. Which ones you'll see. You'll see. But yeah, no, some good people. That'll be fun. Someone gift me again. I forgot to use it. Oh no. Hey yo, someone check bro a sub. Yo, hi Nando. Yo, someone but yeah, also I've been enjoying the gifts in chat as well. Not to jump into drama, but I just found out I was called a Love and Deep Space spy, even though I've never touched that game in my entire life. Huh? Why were you specifically called a spy? Wait, what did you do? Why are people calling you a spy? What the fuck did you do? Did you piss in someone's fucking waifu cereal? I go, what the fuck did you do? Oops. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Snowman people call me a spy because of your video? That's crazy. Silas is just that goated. Guys, this meme is fucking crazy. Guys, this is fucking diabolical, bro. Dude, that's diabolical. That's like actually fucking diabolical. It's an improvement. My eyes. But yeah, no, I'm very grateful is what I'm saying, for everything that's been happening the past couple of weeks, and people who have stuck around. So thank you so much for being here and sticking around. Second thing I want to talk about. Why 90% of Wales is empty? Guys, 90% of Wales is empty. It's my country, bro. What the fuck? There's a video that was made 5 days ago.
Being just as big as the state of Michigan in size, has almost 7 times the population of this fairly populated state, which has the city of Detroit. For a country of this size, the population is significantly big, ranking third in Europe after Russia and Germany. And England is the country holding the biggest share of this population, with more than 84% of the total of the UK, holding at around 58 million people. And the remaining 11 million are shared with the 3 remaining members, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland, where Northern Ireland, the smallest member of them all, has the lowest share of the population with just 1.9 million people. Scotland has a comparatively lower number too, considering the size of the country, but the geography of Scotland alone describes a lot for this. And then Wales, having the lowest share of the population among the 3 countries.
3.2 million, let's go, Cymru and Beath! Cymru and Beath, my Cymru fun!
Inside of the island of Britain.
My Cymru and Bendigedig!
And the reason for this sparse population of Wales isn't as straightforward as you think, and a lot of factors come into play.
This looks like where I live. wait. This looks like where I live. Fuck.
The contrast of population sizes with England on the side seems a bit unusual. On one side, the 58 million people of England look pretty spread out across the country with bigger patches in larger cities like London, Birmingham and Manchester. And you look to the west, to Wales. The story is quite different and seems a bit
England. Nah, fuck you guys. Fuck
in
the
size
States.
of New Jersey had just 1/3 of the population. And the main weird thing is...
Dude, back in the day, fucking England flooded a Welsh town so they could turn it into a water reservoir to pump water to fucking Liverpool for factories. That's what the English did. They flooded one of our fucking towns to turn it into a reservoir so fucking Liverpool could have water for factories. Hello? To be fair, the town had like a population of like 500. But like still... Fuck!
Population just seems to be to the south where the major cities are, like Swansea and Cardiff, and to the north. Except for this, if you look beneath this line and above this line, which is the majority.
Voice double? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean voice double? Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened? Is my voice doubling? Wait, what, huh?
Of the country, making up for more than 80% of the total land, it just seems empty. With the least densely populated county, Powys, having just 25 people per square kilometer. Vast spaces with barely any towns with some of the lowest population densities in Britain. The answer becomes a bit clear when you look at the terrain, because in Wales,
there's a lot of mountains.
Controls everything.
There's
While
a lot of fucking
England's
mountains.
terrain looks like this, Wales, on the other hand, looks like this. Really.
Dude, it's so pretty. This looks like where I live. Unironically, I could walk for like 5-10 minutes, and this is what I see. I legit deadass. I walk for 10 minutes. This is what my view looks like.
Upland and filled with hills and mountains. Snowdonia to the north, Cambrian Mountains in the center, and the Brecon Beacons to the south. Throughout the past, these mountains and hills have made building houses and settling in really difficult and expensive compared to England, which is much flatter. So large-scale farming has always been a challenge too. That's why
we got a lot of sheep. We got a fucking lot of sheep.
The farming towns within the countryside could not really expand. But the place is really good for sheep farming.
Yes! Yes, it is! Bro, there's so many... Bro, I live between like 5 different sheep farms. I do. I live between 5 fucking different sheep farms. There's so many fucking sheep.
And still is being done on a big scale to the point that sheep farming became the backbone of country's economy. In fact, the sheep massively outnumber the humans in Wales. The population of sheep is more than 3 times the human population of the country at approximately 11 million.
Okay, I didn't realize it was like 3 times as much. Almost 4 times, really.
Usually around the same number as of England's sheep population, which is simply amazing considering the fact that Wales is much smaller than England. But the thing is...
We also have wild goats. Yeah, our towns get invaded by goats. I'll show you in a minute.
Historically, animal rearing has required much less people compared to farming, so Wales did not really have a population boom with this side. So the number stayed a bit low for a significant amount of time. And this harsh terrain massively restricted transport networks,
Yeah, it's
always
really
made
hard.
it difficult to develop
Yeah.
railways, roads, and canals. And Wales really lacks the big navigable rivers. Even though some rivers are somewhat navigable, the access is legally restricted for most parts, usually for the protection of inland Wales. And as transportation, commuting, and trade were not easy, these settlements remained isolated and businesses just avoided the interior. So the small towns and villages never really got a chance to expand. And on top of all this, Wales receives some of the highest rainfall in the UK.
It rains all the fucking time. Dude, it rains so fucking much here. I think it rains more than it doesn't rain.
Especially in the upland areas, so flooding risks
Yeah, like, that's where I live, up in the north. It rains so fucking much.
in the valleys and extremely harsh conditions, which has always repelled the settlement of people. The enlisting of large parts of Wales as national parks can also be added to the list of reasons protecting the land, with these 3 national parks, which actually cover more than 20% of the country's total
Ewri a ffodir penfro banau bycheniog. Fuck.
land. But the geography definitely is not the only reason for the sparse and unusually distributed population of Wales. There are many social and economic reasons. Historical too. Wales did not develop large medieval cities like London or Paris.
Nah.
Most settlements stayed small and rural. Power and administration always centered in England, and Welsh towns grew slowly.
Oh, it's Conwy. It's Conwy Castle. It's fucking Conway's very it does have kind of like medieval-ish like stuff here.
And locally, so as a result, no strong urban cores were developed in central Wales. And when Britain had the industrial boom, it was only in the limited areas in Wales. In the 19th century, people mainly surged into South Wales coalfields and North Wales slate regions, driven
Yep.
by the high demand of iron
I live near some slate quarries.
and high-quality steam coal, making it a global leader, particularly by 1913, with rapid growth creating unique working-class valley communities centered on coal pits. And even in all this, Central Wales was left out. It just did not experience the population
W
boom.
coal.
And later on, the demand for coal started to die out as the UK started moving towards fossil fuels
W
and
coal.
other sources of energy. So the coal and slate industries...
At this point, you're doxing yourself. Brother, I say I live in North Wales. It's tiny. Like, who cares? Okay, like no one's gonna find me. It's well, I spoke too soon about that a couple weeks ago, but hey.
Started collapsing in late 20th century, and jobs disappeared, and the communities which were solely there just for the industries started migrating away, heavily affecting the population.
Dude, this is why a lot of fucking Welsh people hate Margaret Thatcher. This is why Margaret Thatcher received such like fucking bad rep in Wales, because taking away some of the industry, some of the coal industry as well, completely ruined the working class in Wales. Wales became poor because they literally took away all the jobs. They took away all the fucking jobs, and the whole country became poor and entirely dependent on England. Great, love that. We love taking away jobs and not actually replacing the infrastructure to promote new jobs. Like, I love that.
Of not just central Wales, but also the fairly populated parts of the north and the south. And as of now, modern economy in Wales is highly diverse. They rely on services, finance, technologies, and universities, and still, these are concentrated in cities. So still, the Wales countryside has limited employment with much lower wages compared to the urban areas in the south and England's towns and cities. It also has some seasonal tourism jobs, but it cannot really ensure a sustainable number of population. So people move to Cardiff, Swansea, or other bigger cities like London, Birmingham, or Manchester, as England's large cities are close as well and economically more powerful. So this has created a cycle where schools close, services shrink, and villages become less attractive to new residents. That's why the population of mid-Wales just does not.
It's also, like, Wales is a good place to, like, raise your kids, right? It's a good place to raise your kids because it's relatively quiet. It's relatively safe. The education's, like, actually pretty, like, decent, you know? So, like, it's a safe place to, and also, like, there's a lot of open land. There's a lot of activities, things that, like things that you'd want your kids to, like, do. So it's a good place to, like, raise kids. but it's not a great place to live like your early 20s or even 30s. You know what I mean? Like, I feel unless you're someone who wants just a quiet life to stay, like you just want to stay inside and not really do much, like it's probably like fine. You probably have a great time. It's a great place maybe for retirement or like kids and family, but like probably, I don't know, it's just not a place I've wanted to like stay in, even though I live here right now. I would rather not, I feel like, but hey.
Grow. Wales loses population to nearby English urban centers and some even overseas. For example, many young people from rural Pois or Ceredigion leave their hometowns to attend university.
I love how he pronounced that. That was great.
And rarely come back due to the lack of well-paid jobs in the area. And at the same time, government investment, major hospitals, universities, and transportation infrastructures are mostly located in urban centers, which is constantly reinforcing the population concentration in the cities, which are mainly in the south and not to the countryside. Also, there are planning laws which are designed to protect the countryside, like the national parks mentioned before, and also the Welsh-speaking communities. So they also limit the large-scale housing development. And on the side, the rise of second homes and seasonal tourism in rural villages.
Dude, the amount of people where I live that have houses, but they're not here for most of the time is crazy. Like, they literally use it, yeah, like a holiday home. It's nuts.
Means that many houses are occupied for only a specific part of the year, meaning less permanent population. So, this emptiness of central Wales is not
I want to show you something. Bro, this happened during COVID. Dude, this happened during fucking COVID, bro. We have a shit ton of wild goats. And because like everyone was like stuck in their houses, like our streets got terrorized by goats. Bro. Bro, look, bro, we only have wild boars. Dude, like look at them. Look at them. They just like they're a menace, bro, because they eat your trees. They eat your fucking trees and bushes. Look. They destroy your gardens. The fuck? Get the fuck away. Like, also they're very pretty. About ramming your cars. Yeah, ramming all your fucking cars, eating your shrubbery. Oh my god, look at him. Oh my god. Look, yeah, these could kill you, bro. They're very pretty, but they could fucking kill you. Like, I would not mess with the goats. They'll be used for dinner. Inshallah. Inshallah, they will be eaten. Better than raccoons, IMO, or monkeys. Holy fuck. But yeah, holy shit. Lamb is sheep, you silly goose. Lamb is fucking sheep. Lamb is sheep. All right. We're gonna be talking about whitewashing today. We're gonna be talking about anime whitewashing because people are losing their fucking minds. The internet doing is what the internet does best, okay? Lose their shit. Lose their fucking shit over fan art, okay? Yeah, the internet is absolutely losing their shit over Gojo Satoru, okay? They're losing their fucking minds and they're complaining big style. Are you actually going to go to Wuling because you still don't get there yesterday on the VOD? Maybe not today. Tomorrow, promise. Promise. Wuling tomorrow, I promise. It's a bit late today. It's a little bit late today. Wait a minute, huh? Yeah, we're gonna be talking about the situation. So, how many of y'all watched Jujutsu Kaisen? Out of curiosity, how many of y'all actually do watch Jujutsu Kaisen or have done it in the past or you've read it or whatever it may be? Not me, first 2 seasons. Hell yeah, JJK is awesome. Me. Okay, how many of y'all like Gojo? How many of you are a fan of the white-haired, blue-eyed jujitsu sorcerer? Do you watch season 3 yet? I don't. I watched season 1, but I'm behind. He's all right. Meh. Gojo is one of my faves. Me. Yeah, like, Gojo's cool, right? Gojo's cool. He's also one of my faves, okay? I actually like the pink dude more. Hell yeah, W Sukuna fan. But we have Gojo. And currently, Gojo Satoru is causing up a massive stir within the art community, within the JJK, within the anime community, because of some fan art. As we all know, there was the anime community, fan art and anime community go hand in hand. People make fan arts on the absolute daily. Fan arts, fan animations, where you see a bunch of stuff, okay? And we have a new genre of fan arts. Usually, like, in anime communities, you have trends, okay? There will be a popular image that circulates of, like, an IRL thing, and then a lot of fan artists will take those references and turn it into their favorite characters and do maybe a bit of an alternative universe or put a spin on it, or they'll insert their favorite characters into it. And this time around, we have Gojo Satoru, and we have the genre of Gojo being a frat boy and a nerd boy, okay? Frat Joe and Nerd Joe is what it's being called, and this is one of the examples. We've got Nerd Joe over here and Frat Joe over here, okay? Yes, and as you can see, it's by this artist called Neverissa, and a lot of people were like, oh my god, they turned Gojo into a nerdy frat boy. What the hell is going on? We have another one over here. The twins are here. Nerd Joe, and then there's Frat Joe too, I guess. Holy goddamn, look how buff they made him, okay? Honestly, I think the way this art is done is super cool. And it appeals to the neurons in my brain, right? We have big titty, big muscled Gojo with the nerdy boy Gojo, okay? It's so great. This man needs a bra. Gojo jacket, dude, looks pretty wicked. This is blasphemy, right? Like, it's kind of insane, right? They turn Gojo into a frat boy. But what if I told you that people were not happy with this? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. People were not happy with this. Why are you white? And this is in reference to this image right here, okay? This image right here, we have again, Frat Joe. Tell me I'm a good boy, okay? And people are like kind of losing their mind because they're like, hey, why did you turn him white? Why did you get rid of all of Gojo's Asian features? Okay? That's the current discussion happening. Like, people are saying this is very disrespectful because they made him, one, into a frat boy, which if you're familiar with fraternity culture, is probably not a good thing, not representative of Gojo's actual character. And they got rid of all his Asian features. And people are not happy about it. Why are you white? Down with Frat Joe propaganda, and unfollow me if you like. Dabura, I love Dabura with all my heart, I could explode. I expected, okay, here we go. Here's some of the commentary here. Most anime characters don't even have typical Asian features, right? I mean, that's true. Colored hair, colored eyes, big eyes. Like, a lot of anime characters don't even represent, like, traditional, like, Asian or Japanese, like, characteristics. Anyways, people are saying, what's the harm in fan art not representing that either? What do you expect? While Gojo is literally white-haired boy with blue eyes. Yeah. And then we have the response here. I expected the artist that drew him in a realistic him with Asian features and not as a white man. It doesn't matter that he has blue eyes and white hair. The artist should acknowledge his ethnicity. That's basic decency as an artist. You're a loser if you can't even do that. I don't have to draw Gojo myself to judge the artist for their racist art. Spare me this nonsense. I could, since I'm an artist myself, but I don't have to do that to prove my point. It's basic thinking. You guys jump through 10 different hoops to try and defend racists. So basically, people are calling the artist racist for doing this. Okay? We're at the point where people are calling this art of Frat Joe and Nerd Joe racist because it's whitewashing an Asian man. Okay? We're absolutely going to the realms of whitewashing whitewashing an Asian man. And here's my perspective. If you want my opinion of this immediately right out the gate, I truly believe that fan art is ingrained into anime culture, right? And fan art doesn't always perfectly have to be canon accurate. Alternative universes are a thing, right? Putting characters into situations that aren't their canon one, like this fraternity thing, or making Gojo. I saw the Formula One Jujutsu Kaisen character universe, that sort of thing, right? You have people who do gender swaps, right? How many times have you seen people do like femjo, like a female version of Gojo or Sukuna or whoever it is? How many times have you seen people do race swaps? How many times have you seen like a black Chozo fan art or a black Toji? Like, this happens all the time. You see them wearing different styles of clothing, different ethnicities. It's all under the umbrella of fan art and alternative universes, right? It's the level of like fan creativity, which I would consider totally normal, that happens all the time in anime cultures. And if you want my take on it, I really think what matters most is the intent of the media that you are creating, right? Is the artist trying to mock Asian aesthetics? Are they trying to mock Japanese people? Are they trying to erase real Japanese or Asian people? Or are they just going ahead and, hey, here's a college fraternity alternative universe like Gojo of a character, right? So calling this like racist or problematic is so over the top. And I think it makes this whole like progressive movement that we all talk about to seem like crazy. You look crazy, right? Because there is no real Asians getting erased. I think to me that's what it comes down to. There is no real Asians getting erased. There's no real Asians getting whitewashed. And calling this racist kind of waters down the whole argument and makes people think that maybe we're kind of going a little bit schizo with this, right? It's just you're over-interpreting intent. I'm sure the artist doesn't intend to be racist toward Asians or towards Japanese people, right? Again, anime characters always have like unnatural hair colors, right? They always have like facial features that aren't always representative of being Japanese, right? Like, these characters don't represent like the real world racial types of people anyway. They never do. Okay? And you can argue, okay? You can absolutely argue that like, hey, maybe you as an individual, maybe you're Asian, or you as an individual, you could say, you know what? For me personally, I don't like it. Okay? I don't like this removing of his Japanese racial identity. And I could say, if that's your opinion, you're totally entitled to have that opinion. If you don't like it because you think it erases identity, fine, you're entitled to your opinion. But if you then say that the artist who made this is racist and they're problematic and they should be cancelled for this kind of art, and you go into the territory of like dogpiling them, I think that is problematic. That moral outrage feels very performative, and I don't think that's okay, because I think it waters down real issues of actual whitewashing, right? Genuine real issues of whitewashing, okay? And I think it's like, people should be able to have freedom to create art, right? And reinterpret this kind of fictional media without being like punished on the internet for something that's effectively pretty harmless, right? Like, me remaking characters in alternative universes is completely normal in anime fandoms. Calling it problematic isn't itself problematic. Like, you can criticize it. You're entitled to say it makes you uncomfortable. But to call the artist racist is insane, because you're prescribing intent that you don't know if it's there or not, okay? Fan art so revolting, you have me defending Gojo and I don't even like him. Stop whitewashing Asian characters. This is not your weird American dream. Frat boys are not sexy, desirable people. They're horribly racist and misogynistic and nowhere similar to Gojo's character. So now it's even leaning to, hey, it's not only erasing Gojo's character, you're now mischaracterizing him because frat boys are bad. Painting Gojo as a frat boy, you're therefore misrepresenting his character. That's not who he is. Brother, he's not real. He's not real. I'm sorry to say, Gojo Satoru is not a real character. Putting him in an alternative universe where he's a frat boy, if you don't like frat boys, he's not real. No one's changing someone's character. It's so insane to me this is like so insane to me. It's like, oh, the alternative universe where they put Gojo as a Formula One driver, that's a mischaracterization because you know what? He doesn't drive cars. He doesn't drive cars. And it's like, oh, what are we saying? Like, are we really that mad that we're like making alternative universes of characters and it's problematic because it doesn't fit their actual characterization like canonly? Who cares? It's fan works. It's fan fiction. It's not real. Okay? Here's another thing. Genuinely, where is the appeal in Frat Joe or Frat Kuna or whatever? Frat dudes are actually the fucking worst. I don't see how that type of guy could possibly be considered attractive or desired. A lot of the frat AUs seem very, like, stereotypical USA American. I hope this doesn't come across wrong, but I wonder if a lot of frat AU content is made by people who aren't from the US, sort of romanticizing something that isn't actually real. Guess what? That's what a lot of fan fiction does. You could say that fraternities or frat boys might be problematic people. Some of them might be problematic. They might do crazy things. We've all heard the stories, right? I think all heard stories of certain kinds of groups, certain types of fraternities, certain kind of frat boys. We've all kind of heard them. But here's the thing. When it comes to fan fiction, it's fiction. It's not real. And listen, we all know that women, let's just be honest, sometimes like really crazy shit. We're just gonna be, sometimes women kind of enjoy problematic themes when it comes to media or presenting men in media. That's just a fact. We've all seen book talk. We've all seen the book talk recommendations. We've all seen the smuts. We've all seen the type of media that sometimes women like to consume. So can we stop pretending that a lot of women don't like problematic themes when it comes to the way they like to look at their men? Okay, we've all seen it. We know that's the case. So romanticizing something that isn't actually real or romanticizing something that is kind of deemed problematic is not something that's uncommon in women's spaces. At least that's just the reality of the situation. Okay, here's my extremely hot take about Frat Joe. Many only like the visual aspect of it, whether it be the athletic wear, tank tops, silver chains, or whatnot. It's attractive to look at, especially when artists pair it up with hot expressions. However, many of you don't know what frat is. Again, W art. W attractive art, 100% would goon, okay? 100%. You do not like the actual concept of a frat member because you have no concept of what it means to be one. You probably only have surface level romanticized version from fiction. You don't know how many young boys/men have been murdered with hazing alone in these fraternities. Please look into the case of Sandadia to actually get a glimpse of what fraternities look like, especially to those in marginalized communities. Many unsuspecting people get lured in because if one very lucky, it does provide a solid network. But more often than not, you get this. Ex-fraternity members in Belgium found guilty over death of student. To keep it short, you are all only drawn into the fact that Gojo looks good in different outfits and expressions. That's as far as it goes. And it's getting so washed and rinsed that nowadays, the Gojo I'm seeing in some arts is starting to look like white men. Please unpack that. A lot of you have preconceived notions about Gojo too, which is why this might not seem like an issue to you. And I'm not one to shit on any trends, but the way this one is turning out has me a bit hesitant to enjoy it. Okay, again, if you are someone who thinks it's uncomfortable to you, maybe you don't like frat boys, you've had bad experiences, you don't like the whitewashing in your opinion, it's fine to say it makes you uncomfortable or you don't like it. But prescribing artists and other people who do enjoy it as being problematic or racist, I think is an over-exaggeration of intent, which I don't think, personally, is okay. And again, we all know that, again, this is works of fiction. We're not talking about real frat boys. We're not talking about real people being interpreted or mischaracterized. Everything we are seeing is fiction. And sometimes people might like some considered problematic aspects of fiction that they might enjoy. This is a common thing throughout anime communities, okay? No one should die from hazing, but unfortunately it has happened. Doesn't mean it's an everyday occurrence. Sure, 100%. And it shouldn't be a culture that people promote either. It should not be a culture that people promote. And here we are, just seen the whitest version of Gojo ever drawn, and I genuinely don't have words. What is the actual issue with just picking up references if you're going to draw Asian characters realistically? And there again is the Gojo thing. And then we have one of the artists who, I believe it was the artist that made this initially, Neverissa. I do actually have, they made a statement because they posted this art and then due to the backlash, they deleted it. Yeah, they actually deleted the art because of the insane backlash they were getting. Okay, here we go. Hi, I just wanted to talk about this. Recently, I've been seeing people criticize my Frat Joe and Nerd Joe art for being whitewashed. I will not deny that I have drawn them without Asian features, but I did not have the intention to do so. As an Asian person myself, I do see why people are upset that I have drawn them in such a way. I admit that I am still learning art and that I have heavily referenced images I find on Pinterest. For the Frat Joe and Nerd Joe art, I used an image of two white guys as a ref and drew them without Asian features. At first, I did not realize that I drew them in a way that would offend people, but now I have received criticism. I apologize to those who I have offended. I am Asian myself, so I completely understand the negative views on Asian characters drawn in such ways. I will be redrawing them again to fix my mistakes and to make up to you guys. Thank you for the criticism once again, it was needed. I do advise people to stop hating on artists who have drawn them in whitewashed ways as well. Some of them are unintentional, and I feel bad for those who are getting hated on. I don't think you need to redraw this. I'm gonna be real. I don't think this needs to be redrawn. I think this is this absolute like moral outrage that's gotten artists to the point where they feel the need to delete their work and redraw it to pander to this like outspoken crowd. I think is absolutely insane. I really do. This artist, they're Asian themselves. Yeah, they're Asian themselves. Guys, let me just get an image of Gojo Satoru for you guys. Yeah, let me just get an image. Let me just get an image of Gojo Satoru. Yes, this very Asian looking man. Yes, guys. This very Asian looking man is getting whitewashed. This very Asian looking man is getting whitewashed in fan arts. What are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Genuinely. What the fuck are we doing? Since when has anime always represented these characters as being with very specific Japanese characteristics? He has white hair and blue eyes, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? Like, I think this is kind of crazy. Again, if you feel uncomfortable by it, I can be understanding. But to call these artists racists, I think is goddamn crazy. I think it's crazy. Because I think the art looks good. It's fan art. People do race swaps all the time. How many times have you seen a black Toji or a black Chozo? How many times have you seen female versions of these characters? How many times, how many times have you seen them in different alternative universes? It happens all the goddamn time. Every single time. So I really don't understand what this problem is. Like, everything becomes a problem. It's like they're mad about his race, and they're mad about the fact that he's like a frat guy. Anime characters are made to have the face of cats, not specifically Japanese faces. They are racist because they didn't make Gojo look stereotypically Asian, unlike how he actually looks. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's give Gojo black hair and brown eyes. Yeah. Give him black hair and brown eyes. And make him what's the average height for a Japanese man? Gojo in the show, he's like 6'3". He's tall as fuck. Put him the actual size of the average Japanese person, give him brown hair and fucking brown eyes at that point. Yeah, give him brown hair, brown eyes, and make him like 5 foot fucking whatever, right? The average Japanese Asian height, right? Instead, they made him a 6'5", blonde hair, blue-eyed person, right? In the show. It's the same issue that people had with Brazilian Miku when someone drew her too white for Americans to be Brazilian. It's like, it's Buddy Hatsune Miku. Can be race swapped and gender swapped into anything but a white dude frat boy. It's the okay when we do it our moment. No, exactly. You can't do that, or else that's falling into racist characteristics that doesn't benefit the narrative. Like, this to me, this is like, you would have a point if this was a real person, right? If there was a real like Asian actor or someone and you took them and made them white, yes, I could understand why that's problematic. Like, I genuinely could understand. If you take a real person and swap their race to make them look like something else, I could totally understand why that's problematic. But guess what? Gojo Satoru isn't fucking real. He's not gonna thank you for caring about his sensibilities. He's not gonna fuck you because you suddenly cared about him being mischaracterized. Gojo isn't going to like you more because you protected him online, right? He ain't gonna fuck you. He's not fucking real. So can we stop pretending that these characters are actually real? It's blowing my mind. Genuinely blows my mind. And hey, listen, that's just kind of how it is, right? That's just kind of how it be. I personally don't like the art like this, but this is one more stylized than the other one I was talking about. This art is able to translate features a bit better than the others, at least. Okay. So that's kind of how we go. That's kind of how it is. So guys, I'm live every single day on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, all that good stuff. We're delving into more broader topics on this channel that actually personally interest me. And I was scrolling on Twitter at like 4 a.m. and I saw this whole drama and I was like, oh, we're going to have to cover this. We're going to have to cover this. So I appreciate y'all. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Guys, what the fuck do you think about that? Like, do you think that's a video worth making? Because like, this is insanity. Like, because we all know the anime community is, like, known for fan arts, right? Like, all of us are aware anime community and, like, fan arts go hand in hand. Like, I'm not gonna be fucking offended if you turn fucking Gojo into a woman. Even if you draw them as a woman. Even if you draw Gojo as, like, a gay trans furry. I don't care. Because it's not real. And if I don't want to see it, I just won't like it. You know what I mean? Like, who cares? It's just fucking fiction. Just let people enjoy whatever the fuck it is, right? Not really worth a video? Nah, I think it's worth a video. Not sure how popular it will be, but I think it's an interesting topic. This is such a non-issue turned into controversy because Twitter. 100%, but isn't that like every drama? Isn't that like every fucking drama like ever? I bet the people getting mad at this don't even watch anime. I'll generate 10 Jamaican Gojos and post them on Twitter. Yeah, everyone just make black versions of Gojo then at that point. Like, the fuck? I can hear the keyboard warriors already. Oh, bro, they could try. Anyone with an actual, like, brain can be like, yeah, this is not worth getting offended over. Like any normal sane person will be like, this is not something that's worth getting offended over. Like, are you being for real? Sorry, what are people gonna call me like a fucking chud because I said it's not problematic or racist? Because it's not actually whitewashing any real fucking like people. Like, are people gonna call me a chud for that? Is that a chud take? Is that a chud fucking take? Like, what the fuck? I feel like it's just like common sense, no? Like, I dead ass. I feel like it's just common sense. Like, holy fuck. Holy shit. The only times I have issues is when someone does fan art and calls it fixed as a passive-aggressive dig. Yeah, that shit's just, like, weird. I don't care about that. It's just weird. These people can't seem to utilize the tools to create their internet experience. No, exactly. Exactly. Alright, I've got to set up my Highguard stuff. Hold up. Let me play some music for you guys. Look at this white VTuber taking from Japanese culture and white-splaining whitewashing. Yeah, look at me, man. I'm white-splaining whitewashing. Try and cancel me. I promise it will not work. Try and cancel my ass. You'll find very quickly it will not work. I feel most people would agree with me on this issue, you know? I really feel most people would actually agree with me. All right. Here we go. Let me go for the... Bro, I have so many Highguard links. Holy shit. Alright, this link. Oh my god, we've got so much to talk about with Highguard, bro. I'm curious if they have the same problem if they gender swap Gojo. No, they only have a problem because they fucking whitewashed him. And being associated with being white is bad. No, you could race swap him to being black, fucking green, brown, blue. Who cares? You can make him fucking female. But God forbid you make a character look white because white people are fucking the devil, man. White people are evil, don't you know that? Being white, you can't do that. Yo, white is scary. It's like one of those things that like I'm kind of black-pilled about. Like, as someone who is like, I'm so white, I'm pink, right? I'm so white, I'm pink, and it's one of those things that like, just from personal experience, constantly being told on the internet that like, I need to hold my own like race accountable for crimes that happened hundreds of fucking years ago, or like, I like fucking, I'm inherently bad because I am white. It's just like kind of exhausting rhetoric on the internet. You know what I mean? Like, it is one of those things that I am like, well, okay. How about we all just get along and be nice to each other? That's what I advocate for. How about we advocate for, like, everyone just not being dicks to other races? Like, overall. I don't see color. Every race is fucking beautiful. Like I just want peace. I just want peace. I want to make better relations for the future. Okay, the past is the past. Shit happened and it was bad. We all did fucking bad shit. Every race did bad fucking shit. I would rather we look to the fucking future and be like, okay, we're all fucking beautiful, right? Like, can we just have that take? Like, why is that difficult? If we just get stuck in identity politics forever, nothing will ever get solved. The only way, like, we have peace is everyone accepts, everyone is, like, equal. That's how I believe anyway. That's how I believe anyway. Draw black Gojo and white Gojo kiss. Alright. Bro, I have so many links for this marathon stuff, it's crazy. NACAP, you personally own slaves, take accountability for your actions. And I'll be real, not a lot of people think like that. There aren't a lot of people who think that, like, oh, white people need to, like, take accountability like that. That's not, like, the common, like, theme, obviously. Right? That's obviously not, like, the common theme that most people have. You know, it's more the extreme take. What is this? What have you sent me?
Maybe you're right. But some societies, like Koreans, they might have a god complex, but they don't have a history of oppression, oppressing another group of people.
Each other, right?
Are you fucking out of your
Yeah,
mind?
what the fuck?
What do you mean?
You don't think Asians had fucking, they didn't oppress?
Koreans didn't have slaves. We didn't fly.
Did Koreans have slaves?
Yeah, Google that.
Yeah, because I think that's fucking wrong.
Somebody built them pyramids. It wasn't just somebody like, you know, we're going to go.
Yeah,
Korea had the longest unbroken chain.
We were kidding
Korea
about
had
the
the
Korean.
longest unbroken chain of slavery of any society in history, spanning 1,500 years. Fuck off.
Zoom it in. My eyes are blurry.
Go
Zoom
back,
it in. Go back.
Carlos.
I want to read it. All right.
Read it out loud, you piece of shit.
Get close. All right. Korea had the longest unbroken chain of slavery of any society in history. Fuck. Holy shit.
You guys are fucking scumbags.
Dude, I don't think a lot of people know the history of Korea, man. Korea did some fucking insane shit. He went from like, nah, Koreans never did anything bad, and the complete opposite of the longest unbroken chain of slavery in history. Yeah. Good old Poppy Lee. That clip is so fucking funny, bro. That clip is so fucking funny. It's so peak. It's so fucking peak. Oh my god. It's so fucking peak. Pretty much every country did evil shit in the past. No, literally every country's got fucking skeletons in their closet. Every country, every race has done something problematic. I'm trying to think, what's the country or race that's been the least problematic? I don't fucking, like, how do you even quantify that? How do you fucking quantify that? You know what I mean? Alright, next video. We're gonna be talking about Highguard today. Oh boy, I'm a bit late to this. I'm a tiny bit late to the party. Yeah, we're a little bit late to the party. Saint learns Korean history. Maybe Iceland? I don't know. Didn't Iceland have Vikings and they ended up pillaging and like raping people? Wait, am I crazy? Didn't Icelandic Vikings like pillage and rape people, or am I fucking crazy on that? Like, isn't that what they fucking did? Never mind then. Vikings and witch hunts? Yeah. Netherlands? I mean, I don't know. Goats? I'm a Viking. Yo, do we have any Vikings in chat? Yo, do we have any official Vikings in chat? I'm curious. What about North and South Pole? The indigenous communities of the North and South Pole. I am Viking since I'm Danish. Yo, W Danes. Bro, I went to Denmark a number of years ago. Denmark was really cool. I liked it. Copenhagen was cool. It was nice. Iceland didn't help Scotland against England at one point. Potentially. I know there's a lot of them settled in Scotland. I'm half Icelandic and Danish. Bro, you're the full Viking. You're the full Viking. Half Icelandic and Danish. Damn. Bro, it's full Viking. Vikings are actually really cool. Nice! I'm a Dane. W. I actually live in Sweden at the moment. So nice. My family came to the US of the boat from Italy. I believe Vikings existed before the concept of Iceland. Alright. Let's talk about Highguard. I'm so fucking Swedish. Brother, you are the opposite of Swedish. You are the opposite of Swedish. You couldn't be less Swedish if you tried. Highguard failed because you couldn't hit a shot. Ethan, fuck you. I played that game at like 2 FPS. Bro, I played this game at 2 FPS. I couldn't hit anything. Imagine, try and hit a shot when you're running the game at 5 frames. Deadass. Try and run this game at 5 fucking frames. Okay, impossible. Absolutely fucking impossible. Skill issue, LMAO. Dude, it was rough. It was really fucking rough. Athoma is a real Swede. Skill issue killed the game. Is that what you think? Because I know a lot of people, oh, not a lot. There was, I say a lot. If there was a lot, it wouldn't be cancelled. But there were some people that liked the game. In light of recent news, I present to you the current Concordian timeline. Concord, Highguard, Marathon, Horizon Hunters Gathering. Oh no. So let's talk about Highguard. Highguard's final update arriving soon. Thank y'all for playing with us. Today we're sharing difficult news. We have made the decision to permanently shut down Highguard on March 12th. Since launch, more than 2 million players stepped into Highguard's world. You shared feedback, created content, and many believed in what we were building. For that, we are deeply grateful. Despite the passion and hard work of our team, we have not been able to build a sustainable player base to support the game long term. Servers will remain online until March 12th. We'll hope you jump in with us one more time to show your support and get those final great matches in while we still can. The team is excited to release one final game update to enjoy the remaining life of the game. We'll be adding a new warden, a new weapon, account level progression, and skill trees. Full patch notes are coming, and we're targeting tonight or tomorrow morning for patch release. This comes only days after, okay? This comes after, not a couple of weeks, I can't remember how long, after they launched their year-long roadmap. It wasn't that long ago. They launched their year-long roadmap. Look, episode 1, episode 2, April, May, episode 3. Bro, they had everything laid out for a year in advance. They had everything laid out for a year in advance, and they never bothered to try. I think that's kind of what frustrates me the most, is that, like, we've seen games in the past that had really rough launches that managed to scrape up, strap on their boots, get to work, and deliver something that's actually good to the people. Do y'all remember No Man's Sky? Do y'all remember when No Man's Sky released to insane, massive critique of like the global gaming audience? It had so much critique, but what did the devs do? The devs were like, fuck this, we believe in our game. We believe in the mission that we're making, okay? And they put their boots on, they went to work, and they grinded their ass off, and now they made a game. They ended up with a game that so many people love and revere, and it's one of the biggest comebacks in like gaming history, right? No Man's Sky is one of the greatest gaming comebacks that we have like ever seen. From being like targeted, from being cancelled, to being shit on relentlessly, to being a very revered game that wins awards even like still to this day. Even still to this day. And it's all because it was a dev team who believed in the game they were making. It wasn't any people on like on board meetings that were telling them to cancel their game because it's not making enough profit. They were like, no, we know the vision that we're doing. We're so confident it will work. We're going to keep fucking going and create the game that we want. Highguard's devs. Yeah, nah, no one's playing, so we're giving up. Yeah, no, we're giving up. And I think it's crazy because Highguard wanted to do something that like No Man's Sky tried to do as well. They wanted to create a new genre of FPS gaming. They wanted to create something different within the FPS realm. It wasn't your typical extraction game. It wasn't your typical battle royale. It wasn't your typical hero shooter, right? It tried to do something very different. And that didn't take off. They weren't able to push it, okay? We have some, and let's have a look, right? The Steam charts, currently 340 people playing right now, okay? We have right here, when it released on January 26th, let me zoom in a bit, January 26th, it had 97,000 people play on the first day. The second day, 40,000 people, almost a 50% decline. By the third day, 20,000. By the fourth day, 12,000. Holy fall off. It seems like a lot of people initially played the game, and we'll be real, okay? I think there is definitely an extent of people who wanted this game to fail. You could say overhype, underdeliver. The thing is, Shinem, you say overhype, but here's the strange thing. I don't remember anyone super glazing the game before it released apart from Jeff Keighley. I think everybody, the resounding opinion was this game didn't look good. People saw the trailer at the Game Awards and everyone thought it looked bad. I think this isn't the case of overhype. I genuinely think this is the case of a lot of people were expecting this to fail out the gate. And people played to see if they were right. That's the interesting thing. I think in No Man's Sky situation, a lot of people were hyped for that game, right? A lot of people were hyped for that game, but it didn't meet expectations. But I don't think people had high expectations for Highguard. I think people expected it to be shit. Because that was the resounding consensus after the Game Awards. People were like, whoa, what the fuck? This game got the #1 like advertising slot for free by Jeff Keighley at the Game Awards. That's kind of weird. That's kind of strange. So I think a lot of people played it not wanting to stick with it or not expecting much from it because they kind of wanted it to fail. So this game wasn't born out of overhype. It was born out of people wanting it to be ruined. Which is, I think, something kind of new that we're seeing. After the rise and fall of Concord, where it didn't really have much of a rise ever, after the fall of Concord, I think people have been using that and painting every maybe new FPS with a similar brush. And people now speak about it as though if it's already been done. The moment the trailer played, everyone knew it was bad. But, like, here's the thing. I feel like there could be a scenario where maybe we all had mass psychosis. Maybe we've all been blackpilled by Concord. We think every new FPS game is going to be bad. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in a bit, right? We'll talk a little bit more about that. And then here we have by Jeff Keighley. Highguard will go offline on March 12th. LOL. In 48 hours, I'll be accepting your apologies. How did that one go? How did that one go? That didn't go too well. You want to disclose whether or not Tencent, whose VP sits on your Game Awards board, pushed for this game to be given the advertisement. Maybe you didn't take money from Highguard itself, but you did something really dumb, didn't you? Okay. And then here's when the tinfoil hat theory comes along. Because obviously, Jeff Keighley is the man who owns and runs the Game Awards that we see at the end of every year. And at the end of the show, they always have the big advertising spot to like probably one of the biggest upcoming game that will be like coming out like next year, whatever it is. And Jeff Keighley himself apparently gave this advertising slot to Highguard for free because he really, really liked the game. He really liked it and he really believed in it, so he offered the advertising spot. However, it was found out that apparently, apparently, Highguard's funding secretly came from Tencent, a new report claims. As we all know, Tencent is a huge Chinese multi-billion company that owns shares in a lot of gaming companies, right? They outright own Riot, all us Wu enjoyers. They have shares in Kuro Games. They have shares in a lot of games, okay? And there is a report here. It's no secret that Highguard had seriously rocky launch. What had been a secret until today is where the struggling raid shooter got its funding. The game's developer and publisher, Wildlight Entertainment, has recently repeatedly referred to the game as fully funded, but never disclosed that a majority of that funding came from China's gaming powerhouse, Tencent. According to anonymous sources who spoke to Gamerfile journalist Steven Tortillo, Tencent was the game's biggest financial broker. Which is very interesting. And so now people are connecting dots. Well, right? You have, as we've seen, the vice president of Tencent actually sits on the board of the Game Awards. Was there some kind of under-the-table deal to give Highguard a free massive advertisement spot at the Game Awards so they can get some big promo for their game? Kind of interesting. But this also could be, conspiracy speculation, considering Tencent does fund a lot of games. A lot of games that and see, Tencent probably had a stake in. So this is all conspiracy theory. We don't know if Jeff Keighley was paid off to promote a Tencent-backed game or there were under-the-table deals. We will never know. The only people who know will be the VP of Tencent themselves, or Jeff Keighley, okay? But that's the speculation and the tinfoil hatting that's going around. It could also be the case that Jeff Keighley genuinely thought Highguard would be good, right? There's a lot of people who would genuinely think he thought, hey, this game was really good. I played it myself. I want to give it the spotlight because I think it's good. That could also be the case. Maybe he just thought he was being a good guy promoting a game for free that he thought would be really cool. We will never know. The only people who will know will be Jeff Keighley themselves. Here we go. I'm not saying this game would have succeeded, but it really sucks to see a game that at least tried to do something different gets trashed so harshly. It was an alright game, but it didn't deserve this. Good luck to the remains of the Wildlight team. I hope the next idea bears fruit. We don't even know if Wildlight is still going to be remaining together after this, or if the studio will have to immediately close. We have no idea. But a lot of people are kind of sad that a new FPS shooter tried to do something new in the genre and immediately got the Concord treatment before it had a chance to spread its wings. But again, I feel like you still have the devs to blame for a lot of that, because if you really care about your IP and game, you would do so much to push it, right? You wouldn't just leave it for dead on the first sign of trouble. People say Highguard is Concord 2. The Concordian timeline. But that is an insult to the legendary status of Concord's failure. It was a whole-ass PlayStation game with a branded DualSense and TV show that didn't even breach 1,000 concurrent players on Steam. Concord's failure was fucking insane. And to that, I agree. To that, I absolutely agree, okay? I feel like we're never going to see for a very long time a failure to the extent of Concord. The hundreds of millions that went into development, the TV shows, everything branded. It was years in the making. It was years down the line of planning and preparation of what they would do to the future for them to not even get 1,000 people playing. At least fucking Highguard launched with 97,000. It was 97% more effective. So I understand why people are comparing it to it being a Concord game. Probably is an insult to the whole Concord fiasco. Time to wait another 5 or 10 more years for another FPS to come out. Wow, great job, guys. You cancelled a free-to-play game that tried to spice things up in the FPS market. DEI slop Highguard. Guess I'll play Apex, Call of Duty, Overwatch for the rest of my life. Let's not forget those games all copied other games before them too. Woke Highguard. Here's the thing. I don't think anyone called Highguard woke slop. I just think they saw it and thought, no, this doesn't look good. I think people saw the aesthetics of it, and I'll be real, I think the messaging of what the game wasn't communicated very well. I remember watching the trailer for Highguard at the Game Awards, and I think all of us looked at each other and we were like, okay, so what the fuck is this game? Is it a hero shooter? Right? Like, didn't we all have that like question? We all looked at each other and we went, okay, but what the fuck is it? Like, the only time we figured out what the game was is when you actually play it and you go through the tutorial. The communication of like what this game was to players, I think was terrible. I think it had one of the worst marketing campaigns for a game I've ever seen, where like no one knew what this game was supposed to be. No one knew. And if people don't know what your game is supposed to be, how could you expect them to even be interested to try it? Right? Everyone looked and were like, oh, Concord. And they should have been on that messaging immediately. They should have made a better trailer, communicated it better, and maybe it stood more of a chance, right? Maybe it stood like more of a chance, but the messaging was lost minute one, and that was a huge fumble. And it goes to show how important your marketing and messaging is, okay? Because no one said Highguard was DEI slop. No one said it was woke slop. People just saw it and thought of Concord. And that's a failure of marketing and messaging, okay? You can have maybe good gameplay. You could probably have good gunplay and a good idea with it being like a raider shooter, right? You could have a really good concept, but if your marketing is terrible, your messaging is not there, your consumer does not know what they will be actually playing, they will have no intent to actually play the thing itself. And they did a terrible job of launching, terrible job of marketing their game. Massively fumble, all of that stuff. And here we go. And now we're going to pivot into Marathon, okay? We're all familiar with Marathon, made by the developers of Bungie and made for developers of Bungie devs by like Destiny and Halo. That's coming out soon, right? Marathon's coming out soon. Let's go take a look at the trailer real quick. Hold on, let me bring it up. This is the new big upcoming FPS like extraction game, right? Let's take a look. Hold on, I need like a fucking like a trailer or like the most recent one. Actually, I want the small one. I want the small one. We'll watch the big one. Okay. No. What's the one that came out like last week? All right, hold up. Right. It is an extraction looter shooter, okay? A more PvP based extraction looter shooter. Yeah, it had controversies with AI art and AI art being taken and stolen from someone. Yeah, it has had art controversies, absolutely. But they fixed them now, right? And I'm going to be honest, I actually like the aesthetic of this game. I think it's really interesting. I do actually personally like the aesthetic of this game, and I am going to be trying it tomorrow. I'm genuinely going to be trying it tomorrow because I'm genuinely curious about this game. But no, everyone is painting Marathon as being the next Concord for two reasons. I think we're now entering this age of people wanting games to fail before they even come out. And two, people just fucking hate Bungie because they ruined Destiny and they ruined Halo series, right? People just straight up hate it, and they see bright colors and they think Concord. They see bright colors Concord and they fucking hate Bungie, and our people are preying on the downfall of Marathon. However, it seems like Marathon might be standing a bit more of a chance, okay? Might be standing a little bit more of a chance. Genuinely asking, why are people giddy with the idea of Marathon failing? I can understand not liking the game, but getting incredibly excited about the prospect of it crashing and burning just sounds not psychologically normal or healthy at all. Make it all make sense. They feel personally hurt because Destiny 2 is in the gutter right now. People are unable to move on. I get the feeling hurt that Destiny 2 is in the gutter. I'm hurt too about that. But I don't get how they think that Marathon exploding will do absolutely anything whatsoever to fix any of that. Here's another one. Marathon devs watching yet another mid-shooter shut down in less than 2 months. And this is again referring to Highguard. So people, all eyes are now on Highguard, which is coming out tomorrow, right? March 5th is coming out tomorrow. And then we have one of the biggest like extraction shooter streamers from Arc Raiders, right? The Bird Peanut. I think everyone at this point is familiar with the Bird Peanut. He got very popular from playing Arc Raiders when that had its massive hype. He has like a huge viewer base now, and he was sponsored to promote the beta or the early access of Marathon, and he ended up really enjoying it. And people were like, oh, you are just a paid shill. You're just a paid shill, so you're being paid to enjoy it. And he was trying to say, no, like, I might have been sponsored, but I actually enjoyed playing the game. Streamer The Burnt Peanut says he enjoyed playing Marathon early on stream, despite a lot of his chat vocally being against it. I actually enjoyed it. I know you're gonna say, oh, it's an ad. I had a good time. Fuck you. Okay. Here's another clip by the Bird Peanut as well, talking about this whole issue.
Enjoying Marathon? Yes, I actually quite am. You know, Marathon is actually quite an enjoyable game. When you don't have a bitch in your ear telling you it sucks.
Bro's just like, you know what? Actually, fuck you. I don't care if you fucking hate it. I'm the one playing it, not you. And I've actually been having a good time. Because I really feel like you have to try a game. I feel like most people hating on it haven't tried the game themselves. It's not even released yet. And people are just kind of preying on its failure. And I do think it is kind of strange. Here we go, another thing. It's still insane to me the turnaround that Marathon pulled. Went from being a dull and boring with art scandals and huge dislike ratios on all marketing to second place on the top revenue grossing charts after a server slam that started rough but won everyone over in the end. And so it seems like maybe Marathon might be the game that can escape Concord's failure. We'll see. We will see. If it succeeds, new game. If it fails, lesson for the other devs. So I'm going to be seeing. I've not played it myself. I'm going to be playing it tomorrow. So if you want to come over to my stream and catch that, I'm live every single day on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, all that good stuff. And we'll be trying it out. And I'll be letting you know if it is in fact terrible, or maybe there is a bit of an overreaction to this game. Okay. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. W video. I just think shooters are boring nowadays, being honest. That's fair. W video. Wait, I need to upload this and send it to chat. 2 videos back to back. Bro, I'm on my content game today, man. If you want, I would like to debate with you around all of this. What do you want to debate on? What's the premise of the debate? Because I don't really have like a solid position. So I don't think we'll actually be debating about anything in particular. $5 a chair? Around CCs and new games? But like, what do you mean particularly? Like, what's your position you want to be holding? Let me upload this real quick. Sort by date. Let me rename this. Rename Highguard. Highguard. If Marathon succeeds, I have a new game. This Highguard. No, but I mean like you want to debate. So like what position are you against me on? If you're saying you want to debate, like what position are you taking? Around Highguard and also CCs have it very easy to doom a game. But it feels like you're asking for a conversation and not like a debate though. Because I don't really have like a solid position. So like it sounds like you just want to talk. If that's the case, like I don't think I'm gonna do like an open VC to discuss, but like you're welcome to put some thoughts in chat. But I'm not really like looking to debate Highguard because I don't really have like a solid position. I'll debate you on Dusty Rose. Don't you will lose. I don't think you want to do that. Yeah, I don't think you want to do that. So Marathon could try and hit that market. Arc Raiders is talk off for people who have jobs. So Marathon could try and hit that market. No, I feel like Marathon is going to be directly competing with Arc Raiders. I do. I think it's directly competing with Arc Raiders. Hang on, let me have a look. Because I do want... Oh, it's £35. Holy fuck. Like, I'll be real. I do want to play. I do legitimately want to play. I think it looks interesting, guys. I think it looks interesting. Shoot me. Is that a crime? Is it a crime? That's some tough competition. No, it is. There's a launch trailer. Let's have a look.
What a bitch!
Have you asked the
What
island
a
yet? No, hi,
nasty,
Logic.
vile fucking cunt!
No, I have not. I have not. Because we know Bungie can make good games, right? Like, I just hope. Can they? Well, Destiny 2 used to be good. Halo used to be good. I'm saying they have potential. There's potential, right? There's potential. CCs have it very easy to doom a game if it's not suit them and their playstyle, and something too big CCs is doom a game they don't like and calling it what they want, and their viewers most of the time is following them in that direction. I don't know if necessarily it's like CCs are easy to doom a game, because here's the thing. I think it really depends what the popular consensus is outside. CCs don't make or break like the narrative direction of a game necessarily. Because you have times where like there'll be content creators where like say a game is actually doing really fucking well, or people actually, the popular opinion is it's a good game. If you doom a game, that content creator gets shat on, right? Think of how many times content creators have been shit on for games that other people like. Or if you like a game that other people fucking hate, you're called like a paid shill. So I don't think it's like the content creators that necessarily like can just, it's just so easy for them to doom a game. Because we've seen that happen and people give them shit if the popular consensus is what they like. I think what matters is like the popular consensus. People morally outraged, is it performative outrage? It's all to do about what the most people are actually talking about. Not so much CCs. Because CCs don't have immunity from like, oh, they're a big content creator, they can say whatever they want, they can just doom it forever. No, because if everyone thinks the game is good, they're going to get shit on regardless, right? Like, that's really it. The case study of Bird Peanut and art creators begs to pardon. Wait, what do you mean by that? Art creators is a game that a lot of people like. What do you mean? And Bird Peanut plays the game. What do you mean? Popular streamer plays art creators, a game that a lot of people like. I don't. Art creators never received like a ton of criticism. In fact, it was massively praised. Like, I'm very confused. So Bird Peanut made of art creators a sweaty shooter. I don't know what you're trying to say. I don't know what you're trying to put forward. I don't know how it goes against what I said. If anything, this proves what I said, right? Like, Bird Peanut plays art creators, a game that a lot of people like, and he's praised for liking the game. I'm not really too sure what you're trying to say with that. God damn. Aren't all shooters sweaty in the end? Yeah, especially when you have like MMR and PvP. Like, yeah, of course. Holy violent. It was supposed to be more cooperative with shooter with PvE, but Bird Peanut with his community have been sweating PvP to the point that our developers had to introduce. Yeah, I'm aware of this, but that doesn't. This is a very different conversation to the one that Hive presented with like content creators being able to doom a game. Like, this is a completely different conversation. Is there a place on Cap server to see? Yes, I have a daily slop. It's called the Daily Ignored in my Discord. Uh-oh. 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 I mean, he swayed in different direction, but Big CC certainly have a sway. No, for sure. Like, a big content creator promoting a game obviously have sway. But we're talking about, like, if a game collectively is being, like, shit on, right? Obviously, you have, like, big outliers of the biggest content creators ever, right? But if you have, like, most normal content creators don't have hundreds of thousands of viewers, or they don't have fucking tens of thousands of viewers, right? Most content creators, if they doom a game that people generally like, that content creator will get shit on. Like, that's just usually how it works, and vice versa. Uh-oh.
Is there a sign of life and what's beyond?
Like I said earlier, IMO, it's not about him liking the game itself, but what kind of phrase he used to defend his take. And that phrase was used by some game journalist in an article. What phrase are you referring to? Hence why people probably got mad as well. Out of context clip may present Peanut as he sold himself to the game industry. Okay, yeah, I understand that, but like, this is all just assumption, right? Like, what comment did he make? Biggest CC took good damage to the game. Like, sure, I don't deny that that's the case, but I think we all have to remember that, like, if everyone likes a game and you're a content creator shitting on it, most of the time that content creator will get shit on too. That's just how it is. The phrase, the game is good when you don't have internet telling you got a bitch in your ear. Brother, this is the quote from Twitter. Dude, this is literally a Twitter meme. You realize that, right? This game is good when you don't have a bitch in your ear telling you it's bad. It's literally a meme that goes on Twitter like every time there's a new game. I've seen that been said about Woowa so many fucking times. It's literally like a fucking Twitter meme. I feel like this trailer's kind of mid, to be honest. Yes, but I think it was originally said in some kind of article, then became a meme. Okay, then people who are like, oh, but Peanut's referencing an article are just being selectively obtuse, right? They're choosing to think he's referencing an article rather than the meme. Okay, so you're choosing to be obtuse and retarded at that point. Why is this 7 minutes long? Why the fuck is this 7 minutes fucking long, bro? Sorry to interrupt. We could do unban requests. Oh, I'll do them after today's stream. I'll do them after today. I forgot. Hi, 819. Have fun. have no idea what this story is. Also, the quality of the trailer, why is the bitrate fucking terrible? Dude, the bitrate of this trailer is fucking god awful. I know it's like YouTube compression, but I remember Wuwa had this problem with some of its trailers, but then they managed to fix it. Why? Probably director of the trailer wanted to pull old WoW trailers. Like, bro, old WoW trailers had like dialogue and they were like mini movies. This isn't saying anything. Like, I don't know what's happening. To be fair, Arc Raiders has lore too, and I don't know what the fuck the lore is. I just play the game and loot. Like, I have no fucking idea what the lore is on fucking Arc. And this is us. It's way too long. Yeah, it's really fucking long. This transmitted the AI 100%. Proof? You have proof of that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bye, Caribbean Pirate. You want an analysis? I'll post later in Discord. I feel like you're just kind of like assuming. I don't think Bungie would have a reason to necessarily like use AI. They have the resources not to. Like, I know they've had an AI scandal in the past, but I think them having an AI scandal in the past would heavily incentivize them not to be using AI right now. Right? That's my thinking. Like, considering they've already had an AI scandal, I think they'd be very hesitant to use generative AI in any more of their media before their launch. Like, I think they'd be the most careful of not using it. Played this game in the free weekend. Kind of fun, to be honest. I honestly thought it was going to be trash, but all the trailers for this game was like random information for you. Marathon devs stole art, and you think they wouldn't use AI? No, but didn't they already have an AI scandal is what I'm saying. Didn't they already have one? But like, even though they had like an art scandal, don't you think they would be very cautious of not having another one? Like, they would be one to be like, okay, maybe let's be as clean, squeaky clean as possible so we don't get any more fucking like shit. Or that could be what they would think. Otherwise, you would think they would use AI again under the premise, surely they wouldn't do it again. They're double bluffing. So, I don't know. I feel like any speculation of AI is just going to be fucking speculation. I don't really fucking care that much. I'll be real. Like, I don't personally care that fucking much. Alright, let me send this to chat. Yo. Alright. Alright, cool. Based. I highly doubt it's AI. Bungie usually have a good cinematic trailers. That's what I mean. They have the ability to. They had their 4 art scandals. One is still in court. Activision had AI scandal 2 with the newest COD, and they still use it. But Activision's like a publisher, not a developer. There's a difference. Like, Bungie are also developers, right? So like, I don't think Activision like is the one developing the game. They're the publishers of a game, right? Like that's. I think that's different, right? Correct me if I'm fucking wrong, but. Yeah, Onion Kun, what's up, man? Fasting is about to start for me. Wish everyone a good evening, morning. Yo, bro, Baron. Hope you have a good time. It's both. Yeah, it's both. Oh my god. Daily Kate's cooking.
And I'm back cooking again.
Daily Kate's cooking.
And today, somebody asked me a very, very long time ago to make whole patties.
Why does she talk so slowly?
I've gone through recipe after recipe after recipe to find out exactly how it's made. So I'm going to
I want her to make a beef Wellington.
show you the ingredients I've got, and well, let's just get on with it.
Kate's trans cooking.
To start off, I've got some spud taters.
Bro, everything always is potatoes, sausage, or like a protein, and like that's it. I like a sauce. It's always like gravy, potato, and like a protein. Have you seen BBC EOS? Oh, Black Beacon actually EOS? Yeah. They've been dragging that EOS longer than the game was actually running. I don't really care to make a video about this, because I think this is inevitable, right? This is actually a good point. This is actually a really good point. The CN gadget industry is going through a generational shift. The market is dominated by AA, AAA quality games, AAA quality, like Genshin, HSR, ZZZ, WoW, Love and Deep Space, and Enfield. For every new game that is released, players will be asking, why should I play and invest in this game instead of the much higher quality games I'm already playing? What makes it so you can charge me $50 for a skin or $500 for a maxed out character when I can get the same from the mainstream companies? It's one thing if you're an established classic like Arknights or Naruto with large already invested player base. It's another altogether if you're some new startup pretending it's still 2019 and you can get away with slop. Any launch issues or substandard quality is instantly zeroed in on by players, and they are not nearly as forgiving as they were 5 years ago. Starting with the failure of Guilong Chao, and now proceeding to Fellow Moon, Black Beacon, and likely soon to be Silver and Blood, Duet Night Abyss, and a host of other games sitting on the revenue fence, there has been a general culling of CN games that is sweeping through the industry. The bar has been raised. True. I mean, this is true, right? I mean, I feel like this is just facts. This is exactly what I think. I genuinely think this is exactly what I think. Yeah, but in fact, it's the whole gadget industry is changing. 100%.
That are boiling. I know this isn't on. This is my chip pan that I'm going to drop the patties in. That's the flour to start with the dusting. And in the spud taters is going to be sage, salty and pepper.
Sage, salty, and pepper.
I've also made some batter.
Oh
Now
no.
I followed it to the recipe.
Oh no.
Well, I followed it to the recipe and that's it. So let's
Oh,
just move that
no.
back so we don't get nothing in there.
The fact they tried to eat global differently from CN, yeah, that was just not good. That was just not a good look.
And move these further up. I don't know if you can you see.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh,
Oh my god, skip. Oh my god, skip.
it doesn't say.
Okay,
Just put
so
a bit
she's
of
making mashed potato.
sage in.
She's
If
fucking
you can
making.
open
Oh my
it.
god. Okay, she's making mash.
It doesn't say
Hi,
how
Justin.
much sage and salty pepper. Stand up, Kay. You can't do that sitting down. Well, you
She's
can,
sitting
but-
down while cooking.
No, we'll close that. That's it.
She's sitting down while cooking. Why are we watching this? Bro, I'm mesmerized by this woman. This is gonna be my daily check-in. Okay? Every day we're gonna check into Kay's cooking and see what she's fucking whipping up, bro. I'm absolutely like I'm taken aback by this woman.
You can't see.
She's
can't
actually
see much
putting
of
like
sage.
seasoning in
Doesn't
this for
matter,
once.
Doesn't matter.
She's actually progressing and using seasoning. She put sage in it.
Doesn't matter. It said sage. Well,
How the
pain
fuck do you
was
fuck
a
up?
bit,
How do you fuck up and get? Oh my god. More
Yes.
sage. Oh my god. Oh my god. Everything's so
Breathe.
dirty. Everything's so
I
fucking
bought
dirty.
the batter. It's done. But a poor excuse for the
No!
saucer. And scoop some
What is she doing?
flour.
Oh my god. She's gonna batter mashed potato. Oh, okay. She's putting it in flour. She's putting it in flour. She's putting it in fucking flour.
Cover it. Spoon. So what I did was some flour. Now I've put it in the
She's deep frying
so
mashed
I'm gonna
potato.
Take it out.
She's fucking deep frying mashed potato. I don't know, deep fried fucking mashed potato. Ow, God!
Now it's dripping. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
And then you put it back in the flour, I guess? Don't you put it back in the flour? Or put it into like panko or something? I don't fucking
It's
breadcrumb
going
it. I don't know. I can
into-
know. Like, what the
The chip pan.
Oh, okay, no. Oh.
Get off! You won't get off! You won't get off my spoon! It's got off now. So now all I can do is just let that cook. And try it.
Oh.
Right, that's the end product of your whole patty.
It's
Now,
fried
I can't
fucking
even get over
potato.
it. Now it's time for the taste test.
Oh, and once again, she transformed! Once again, she is transformed into a man. Why does she do this? Why the fuck did she do this every time?
Right, so the taste test. I'm not looking forward to this, but here we go.
Honestly, it might not taste terrible because it is just seasoned potato fried in batter. Like, it probably can't, like, I feel like it's hard for it to taste awful because it's literally fried potato in fucking batter. You know what I mean? So, like, maybe it's not the worst tasting thing, but, like, why is the question? Or the texture, like.
I can tell you don't like it.
It's a bit like a fish cake.
Without the fish.
Yeah,
I think that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's like a fish cake just without the fish. So if that's how it's supposed to be, thumbs up. If not, then well, I don't know then.
Well, at least it was fish cake, but without the fish. So
I guess because it would have the same texture as a fish cake. Iron Maiden should write a song about your cooking. It's a bit, he was going to say, it's a bit fucking awful, man. It's supposed to be a Lent dish to replace meat in the dinner. Oh, I see. It's supposed to be for Lent. I see. Still, I don't know anyone who would fucking try and eat it though. Yes, she has 300, bro. She's renowned. This woman is fucking renowned. Look at her most popular videos, bro. I've seen like all of them. Bro, this shit is so fucking good. Bro, this shit is so good.
Hi people, and I'm back.
6 years ago. Oh!
What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get another three.
She's an icon. What is
We'll show you
this?
the rest of it.
She is a pioneering
Right,
icon,
let's just say
dude.
This is exactly how it is. I don't think I'm supposed to have put the egg in the mincemeat, but I only got to see.
She's been
it
doing
when it
this.
was like
Yeah, she's been doing this for
so,
years.
What I'm going to do is pour some.
The pioneer of struggle. Unseasoned meat on spaghetti.
I don't want to use it all.
Unseasoned meat on top of plain
so.
spaghetti.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going
She's
to put them in the
actually a
oven
food
for
terrorist.
about 20 minutes. Because then when they come out, then I've got to put the onion in. And that's
Oh
how
my
I was
fucking
shown.
god.
And now, as you can see, I've peeled and
Cut the onions.
Well, now why is she using that knife?
she's cutting the onion. She's gonna cut herself.
I know what you're saying. Now, why is she using that knife?
God, don't cut onions like that.
I just nearly took my hand.
Don't cut food like that.
So.
God.
Well, that's the onion, part of the onion sliced. And when the oven's had 20 minutes, or should I say, the spaghetti sticks or whatever you call them.
That's a really dull knife.
20 minutes.
It's probably not going to cut her. Yo, hi, Joyce.
Going to sprinkle the onion on, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing.
She's not even cut it up properly. She's not even diced the onion. She didn't even fucking dice the onion, brother.
This is how it's said to do it.
Look, it's burned! It's fucking burned! The spaghetti's burned! The raw spaghetti is burned! And she just sliced onion!
Well, we did that, go.
Oh my god. Oh
I know
my
the
god.
top look a bit
Burnt, crispy spaghetti and
you
like
did see me putting the juice on.
thick pieces of fucking onion.
onion.
Oh my fucking god.
I need to be spread out a bit more.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, right.
Oh my god.
Bits of running.
It's like something you forget over summer in your car.
Says,
this is so fucking bad.
Then it says,
this is so unacceptable.
It said any spices of your choice.
Any spices.
So I'm doing
spices, and she throws on a fucking herb. She said, put any spices on that you want, and throws on herbs.
That's a lot. That's a lot of bloody parsley.
Parsley.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. And then it said, put the rest of the stuff.
Oh my god, it's
over
bad.
the onions,
Like, she doesn't, like, this is what I mean. She doesn't have common sense, right? Her brain is like, oh, you know what? I'm going to put this in the oven. A really hot oven. Spaghetti exposed to heat. I wonder if it will burn. Like, she doesn't have the cognitive ability to understand the spaghetti will burn. That's worrying, right? This is a woman that's had kids. She's an older woman that's had kids. And there's no part of her brain that will go, maybe the exposed spaghetti might become burnt. Maybe the reason is I'm supposed to cover it in sauce so that it cooks in the sauce so it doesn't burn. Right? Like, why does common sense not exist for this woman? Right? How does that not compute in your brain that would happen? Like, why do you not think, oh, maybe I should cover it so it doesn't burn? Like, I don't get it. Like, how could you functionally exist as a human without having common sense? You know, like, we always wonder, surely people have common sense. No. This is an example of a human being that doesn't have common sense, and these people fucking vote, by the way. I'm just like, goddamn.
It's burnt, but you did see me putting the juice on. Then it bloody parsley.
Oh
Tomatoes as well, because it needs to be
oh
all
my
covered.
fucking... Yeah, it should have been covered at the beginning! So you still haven't covered it! It's still exposed and burned!
Right, so yes, I've got tomatoes.
Oh my god, you should have done this at the beginning.
You
should have done this at the beginning. You should have done this at the start. You should have done this at the start.
So that's the tomatoes, so that's going to go back in the oven.
You should have done this at the beginning.
For another half an hour to cook the onions, and then, but it should be okay. And that is the different spag bol. And leave it to the taste test.
Oh fuck!
So let's see what it tastes like.
Also, the way he eats the fucking food.
So let's see what it tastes like.
I hate people who fucking bite the fork. If I hear you biting the actual utensil, you're a fucking animal. Like, it's like a pet peeve whenever I'm like with someone that's eating with a fork and I hear them bite the actual metal of the utensil. Don't stop. You don't eat. You're gonna break your fucking teeth. Like, that shit's fucking crazy. Why would you do that? Why would you fucking do that? Why would you bite the fucking metal? That's the best part of the meal, the fork. No, you don't eat the metal. Anyway, sorry. Why is he? Yeah, and this is not how you hold a fork. This is not how you hold a fork. Like, that's not... I don't know, man. Ah! The sound of the biting metal and the crunch of the raw fucking, well, burnt spaghetti. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, well, probably, yeah.
Probably? Probably. This is not a probably. This is not Schrodinger's fucking burnt spaghetti. It's not a maybe. It's a no. I can see with my eyes, observationally, the spaghetti has had a fucking race swap, okay? It went from yellow to black, okay? Listen, hey, we can fucking see what's been happening here, okay? Like, holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. It's not a, is it burnt? No, look with your eyes. It fucking is, okay? Holy shit.
Why don't you try to be that in bit then?
What bit?
That bit on that side. No, other side. That's it, yeah.
Working hard. With a bit.
Oh my god, look at it.
I see a lot softer, isn't it? Yeah.
It's a little bit hard, but yeah. Thumbs up.
Thumbs?
Alright, thumbs up.
Right,
Thumbs up. How can you give that a fucking thumbs up? How the fuck can you give that a thumbs up, bro? How the fuck is that possible, man? Oh my fucking god, dude. It's just like... Yo, do I have any Mexicans in chat? Yo, out of curiosity, do we have any Mexicans in chat? Do we got any Mexicans? Even her face didn't believe it? Yo? Is this a good example of British cooking? No. Once that slave gets out into the real world and eats real food for what he's gonna cry. You're Mexican? Guys, have a look at some Mexican food.
Hi people, and I'm back cooking again. And today I'm going to be doing Mexican food.
I'm Middle Eastern, does that count? Maybe we'll see if she did any Middle Eastern food. Like, this is a Mexican dish, guys.
Yeah.
This is a Mexican fucking dish. I hate how she cuts these onions. Ah! 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 Oh my god, look how she's cutting the fucking... Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my...
Shit.
You fucking moron! You fucking moron! Holy shit, it was just waiting to see when she does cut herself.
Well, we've got it. We've done it. We thought we would. Pan.
Oh my fucking god. She doesn't even dice the onion. She just cuts them lengthways. She doesn't dice them.
Fresh yesterday. So we're going to slice that in. And as you can see, I expect it small now.
Oh, I can't bear to watch her cut things anymore. I can't do it.
Sauce. Right, as you can see, I'm doing the, I don't know, some sauce, some
fucking, what is this, bro?
Spicy sauce.
Spicy sauce. It's fucking bad.
The
shredded chicken and a jarred Mexican sauce.
That's
oh
it.
My god. Oh 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 my god.
Stir that in the sauce.
Yep, the Mexican sauce. What's in it? We'll never fucking know. We'll never fucking know.
Put the.
Oh my god.
Now you can make this with chicken or what she has it done with.
Oh my god.
And
oh my god. I'm so sorry to every fucking Mexican. I'm so sorry to every Mexican that exists.
I know these are
I'm so fucking sorry.
Well, not really.
I'm so sorry. I apologize to all Mexicans.
Oops, it's fell over. Never mind, doesn't matter. And now I'm going to put the sauce. I'm going to get a different spoon.
Oh my
And
god.
I'm going to.
I'm really sorry.
Put some on. Right, this is now warmed up enough. Lee is coming to do.
I love Mexican food. I love Mexican food.
Lee is coming to do. Mister, you've dropped a pepper.
Oh,
I dropped that.
no.
Oh god, that sauce is going to be red hot. Ooh.
Spice, ew.
It's not.
Isn't it?
No, it's not.
Oh, well, I'm still not having it anyway. I'm not going to take a chance. I'm not going to be bad all night.
That is delicious. Gorgeous.
Okay, Jesus.
Is it? That's why I'm
It
not
takes a
touching
while
it.
thinking. Not really spicy, a bit like a chip shop curry.
That's spicy for me.
Wait.
I know.
Oh my god, she's giving British people it's their spice tolerance. British people are their fucking spice tolerance. Pizza on toast, baked beans, pasta and cheese, moussaka, cheesecake, vegan scrambled eggs, a fry-up, meat feast, pizza, Japanese omelette rice. Japanese, oh my god.
Hi people, and I'm back cooking again. And today I'm going to be making a Japanese omelette and rice. Right, I don't know if you can hear it, but the rice is bubbling away.
I wouldn't even trust her to cook rice properly.
Well, it's bubbling away. I think you can see part of it. If you put your glasses on, Kay, you might be. So
Why we're putting peppers? We're putting peppers in Japanese omelette rice. Okay.
I'll cut the seeds off and the stem out.
Okay.
Seeds.
Okay.
Just-
We're gonna skip a bit.
Seed there. And we need more. Butter is melted in the pan. Is that ring?
I have seen this before. So I know what happens.
Then it says to add the carrots.
Oh fuck!
No,
Frozen! I forgot they were frozen carrots.
Onions,
Frozen fucking
onions,
carrots!
and it does say peas.
Frozen carrots!
Now, unfortunately, I couldn't get any
Frozen
peas.
onion, frozen carrots, and peas.
I didn't have any when I went in.
Oh.
And I don't know if... Don't want to put too many in. I'll
Don't
see
want to
them,
put too
because I
many
don't
in,
know
she
if,
says.
Anyway. So,
I don't know any
on
Japanese
that, so
omelette
let me
rice that has carrots in it
Let
though.
me just have a look at this. Now, I know everything's frying away, the carrots.
They're not frying, they're boiling.
I'm gonna let this
Brother,
cook
that's
for a few
boiling. That's
minutes.
not frying.
Then I'm going to tip it out on a plate.
Brother,
So I
that's
can put the egg
boiling.
in
Not.
it. It
Oh my
says
god,
to
she's
use the
boiling the
same
fucking. Oh,
pan.
okay.
Okay.
That's not frying.
Am I
That's the
to
water.
argue?
Boil. Okay.
But, I mean, I don't even think the carrots have unfrozen. But anyway,
Oh
I'm
my god. Oh my
going to add the...
god. Oh my
I'm
god.
going to put a pinch of salt in that. Yeah, I'm going to put a pinch of salt in it.
Pinch of salt. A pinch of salt.
Right, everything seems to have got done. The carrots
Oh my god, she burnt the fucking rice.
went brown. Now I've got to turn this rice brown, which isn't half that bad because part of it's got burnt in it.
I have to turn the rice brown, but it's okay because half of it's burnt. Are you kidding?
Anyway, so
You mean soy sauce? You mean soy sauce? You mean you're gonna put soy sauce in it to make the rice brown? Not that it's burnt. Oh my
I've
god.
changed it into a different pan, and apparently I've got to add a teaspoon of Japanese white vinegar. Oh shit! I pulled the top off. Never mind. How much does it say? A tablespoon, which is classed as 2 dessert spoons, which I googled
Yeah,
it.
usually you use Japanese rice vinegar on like sushi rice. Usually you'd use you'd use like the white vinegar mixed with some sugar for like sushi rice.
And that's 2 tablespoons. Am I going to get the lid back on? Oh, it went on easy. Good, 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 good. It's the end. It's the bit that you take off before. So put that down there. Soy sauce. That says soy sauce. Soy.
Light
sauce,
soy.
not soya.
Light soy. That's all you guys. You guys are a bunch of fucking light soys, okay? Y'all are massive. Y'all are soy pilled as fuck.
Oh dear. It needs to turn brown. It does need to look like and tomato ketchup, which
Shut. What the fuck? Shut up, Mayo Gorilla. Hello? What did you just call me? The fuck did you just call me? You just called me a fucking Mayo Gorilla. What the fuck? Fuck you.
which we don't get on with. Thing is with this, it doesn't say how much to put in of anything. I know. I think that'll only make it's supposed to look like grain rice, but that's not looking like grain rice. But anyway, get off, right? So, right. Then it says to add. Oh, for goodness sake! Then it says to add the peppers.
Oh
Which
no.
I've just tipped off the board under the cooker.
Oh no. Oh no! How has she burnt it? They were frozen. They were frozen. It had water in the pan. It had water in the pan. How did she burn this?
What are they called? Peppers. It said to add peppers, but it didn't say how many. It just said peppers. And it just says to keep adding butter. Wait a moment. So I've just added some more.
Oh, hey Cap, really sorry for bringing it up now, but I'm glad to see you're doing great after the drama that you were in a couple of weeks ago. Hope you have a great day. I appreciate it. I'm doing fine, man. Holy fuck.
It's saying cook everything, then add butter and add other things. Well, I don't know.
Would you eat that?
I don't know, 'cause I mean,
No.
everything's cooked apart from the peppers.
Why
I mean, the
is she adding
carrots.
butter?
Well, they were main thing. So everything's going well. Anything frozen, bit brown like it's supposed to be. Icing. I'm doing 1 pepper, which was make the off. Compensate for the cream.
Wait, what the
I have to
fuck?
wait a moment for that because I'm going to
Wait,
have to
what?
make the omelette. As you can see, that's the egg and the water. Now it does.
She put water? She put water with the eggs.
Say to add cream, but
Water, eggs, and cream?
like I said again, it doesn't say how much.
Water,
So,
eggs, and
first of all,
Holy fuck!
we'll add half, and then we'll mix that in.
Oh my fuck. Oh my god. Oh my
Might need
god.
another
Oh my
egg,
god.
I
Oh my
think,
god. Oh my god. Oh my
compensate for
god.
the
Oh my god.
cream.
Oh my god.
Because that's getting a bit thick now. So, did I put the egg? No, I didn't put the eggs away. Good girl. So, I'm going to drop. It does originally say 4 eggs, but I'm only making a small dish. Well, was making only a small dish. So, Kay, stop kicking that camera. So as you can see, egg yolk is busted up now. I don't think that's enough. I'm just going to add a little touch more cream. And probably end up adding up.
Dude!
A lot, me. Right, so can you see? Can you actually see what I'm doing, or is it just... I told you this camera keeps moving. Right, I know you might say, no, okay, camera isn't moving, it's your eyes. Yeah, well, I'm waiting for some new ones anyway, so...
Does she know how to make a fucking omelette? Yeah, she's making a pancake at this point.
But put on a smaller plate. I'm not
Oh, she's actually making a pancake.
sure when the camera cut off way, I feel a bit down.
Ew.
So I've got to... Doesn't matter. Now as soon as I put it under, it's coming out again. So... That's it. That's under, that's it. That's exactly what it should be. Now...
She's making omelet rice. Oh my god.
It says to put like a snake design. I don't can you see me? Like a snake design of tomato ketchup. Okay, that camera, let's cut a bit off.
Oh my god, she can't even do that right.
Design.
Oh my god, she can't even do that
Can you
right.
see me? Like
Oh my
a
god.
snake design
She can't even
of
do that.
tomato ketchup. Okay, that camera's up there. Ketchup.
Snake design, and she...
A few bobs on it.
Oh my
The
fucking
taste
god.
test.
Oh my fucking god.
So let's cut a bit off.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Just to let you know, me and ketchup have not fallen out. It's just that I prefer ketchup on hot dogs.
Okay.
Right. Just a look. Well, we out the food. Always pick this bit up with stomach.
Why are you eating with your... Okay. Whatever.
That ketchup.
I've never seen someone have such a visceral reaction to fucking ketchup. That's her reaction to ketchup?
Nice. But the ketchup really is... I think to put ketchup on it. But anyway, that is your Japanese omelette and rice. I don't know if it's supposed to be Japanese omelette rice or... Yeah, because it is. It's an omelette rice, isn't it? Because the rice is in with the omelette. No. Oh, I don't know anyway, but it's...
Oh man, this hurts my brain. Ketchup is too spicy. Average Brit spice tolerance. Yeah, average Brit spice tolerance. Ketchup is too spicy. The ketchup is too fucking spicy. Is it bad that I'm hungry? No, you know what? I'm fucking hungry now too, bro. I'm be real, dude. I'm gonna have steak and eggs later. I'm looking for. I haven't eaten since yesterday. I'm fucking hungry as shit. I'm hungry as shit. And you're watching Kay's cooking? Yes. Brown woman soup.
Hi, people, and I'm back
Brown
cooking
woman soup.
again. And today, I'm going to be making brown woman's soup.
I have to Google this. brown woman soup is popular, albeit potentially misheard or read in reference to brown Windsor soup. Oh. Oh. Brown Windsor soup. Okay. Not brown woman soup. Brown Windsor soup. Thick British soup, historically yet probably inaccurate, associated with Queen Victoria, and often stereotyped in the 1960s, 70s pop culture as a bland brown institutional dish. Hearty beast beef broth, often containing root vegetables, pearl barley, or rice. Wine. It just looks like a stew. It kind of just like a shit version of a stew. By the way, I love a good stew. I'll be real. I'm a fan of a good brown British stew. Like this shit's good. It just always is good. Like you might think it looks like slop, but it tastes fucking great. Stew is fucking great. Love it. Easy to make. Tastes great. Like.
And these are the ingredients I
What is
will
that?
be using.
What's that? Is that butter?
apart From they put them in the Cabinetz into iron glove. That's it.
What?
Right, so I'm putting all this in. That's it. Yeah, that's no.
What?
It's there. Start. I need to
Oh, isn't the flour supposed to be to thicken the sauce?
burn in. Is I'm going to add some stock. I'm just gonna.
And the flour's meant to thicken the sauce, my dear.
I know I haven't got my.
Aromatics.
I put a bit to the.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. She doesn't even. Okay. She doesn't dice anything. She doesn't know what dice. Okay. I'm
See
so
me
sorry.
eyes of that crap.
Onion. Doesn't dice the onions again. She never dices the fucking onions.
Stop.
Just thick. Oh my
what
fucking
I
god.
did-
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. And mix it in Midwest. Okay. That's lovely. It's always the same 3 ingredients.
Anyway.
It's
that's-
always.
I'll
Is
leave
it just?
that.
It's always. It's like
That'll do.
gravy or sauce, rice or potato,
more.
carrot.
Carry out, don't it?
Oh god, I can't. I actually can't, bro. I can't do it. Egg. Okay, I can't do this, bro. Oh my god, corgi races.
What number's gonna win? Pick a number.
You know her son also has a channel.
Okay, ready, go! Here come the fluffy little baby corgis flying down the track. It is Penny M outside.
Oh
It
my
is
God.
Izzy. Izzy is the first to cross the
Number
wire. A round of applause for number 12, Izzy. Top 3 corgis advance to the championship, placing in search of him out that nose in very, very game fashion.
That's so fun. That's so cute.
All over the place. Murray is looking good, and so is Teddy. And I think Teddy won. Teddy
I think Teddy won. Fish paste. Oh my god. I skied down Mount Everest, world first, no oxygen. Wait, what? Stop. Wait, now I want to watch this. It's half an hour though. Fuck! Maybe we do this a different day. Holy fuck, that seems interesting. Holy shit. The first person to climb Mount Everest and ski back to Everest Base Camp without supplementary oxygen. Fuck, that sounds so interesting. Okay, maybe later. Maybe fucking later. That was like a 5 seconds race? Yeah, I mean, they're corgis, man. They're fucking corgis. Alright, should I do my dailies? I should probably do my dailies, right? I should fucking do my dailies. See, guys, I behaved. I was in the just chatting category. Bro, I didn't even go in the wooer category. I was in just chatting. I was being a good streamer. Just as Ocarina of Time dog race. Alright. I didn't play yesterday. I didn't do my dailies yesterday. Proper streamer. I know. Did my daily ignored? I'll save it for tomorrow. Yeah, I'll save it for tomorrow. We'll have a longer stream tomorrow. I've been a hard day. What are you supposed to be off for tomorrow? No, Friday. Friday. I'm lagging already. Fuck me. Fuck my life. I hate my life. Have I heard this song in the ears? I know, right?
The bath's clear.
Hello? Oh, it's this. Do I have any food? Can we send to Nicki when she comes up? But Nicki Minaj kind of pissed me off. Like, we all know she was always kind of secretly MAGA, but like she kind of secretly, but we all know that she's just grifting as fuck so she can get citizenship. Like, it's obvious to everyone. Like, she just did it to like get maybe like a pardon for her partner and get citizenship. That's the only reason why she did it. There's no way that she wouldn't like ruin her image like that to her audience base, right? Like, unless it was she needed to. Right? Like, that's just how it was. It's very obvious she did it for for herself, right? For citizenship. Because she didn't have it. Kind of fucking wild. And so maybe her partner get a pardon or whatever. Okay, go. Did I miss the next installment in the Concord cinematic universe? We spoke about it earlier.
Right on schedule.
Assuming master control. Locked in. Attack confirmed. Stars. Hear my
New
query.
TOA? No, I haven't. I'll probably do it tomorrow.
Structural override initiated. Drive safe.
Is it good? Is it bad? What's the consensus?
One more. Need a ride, sweetheart? Shake tie a bow.
Is it good? Bad? Like, what is it?
My signature.
Struggling only pains you more.
Rise anew.
Gotcha. Entombed in daybreak. I deliver
Good if you have Imeth?
merciful death. Imbalance ends here. I am vessel.
Assuming master control. Leave it to me. Order executed.
Oh, I didn't use my
Initiating
fucking
criticality
skin
protocol.
break.
Structural override initiated. Drive safe. Check this out. Shake, don't blink.
Switch teams runs TOA, but not because of the difficulty.
Immediate procedure. Ash takes form. Accurate prediction. Right on schedule. Return to silence. I bestow eternal peace. Imbalance ends here. Game over. Split.
Holy fuck. No way this is gonna take 3 rotations. I'm like.
Size. Blink. And agony ends.
Assuming master control. Access confirmed. Processing complete. Authorizing maximum output.
Probably stay like that for a couple of patches. Flower team is still on the left side, like for the 6th reset in a row. Really?
Structural override initiated.
Go over here. Zip, marked. Hey, where's the fire?
Gimme! Holy shit, that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, we got quite a few from that. I moved Olgoga's team to the right to retire Zanny, and middle is Amy and Fleur. It's gonna be interesting. I will try it out probably tomorrow. I'm gonna have more of a gacha day tomorrow. Today's kind of like I'm just stacking up on videos. I'm recording a lot of videos because I'm kind of stacking up on them, so I have some stuff to post when I'm away. Haven't moved full over from left side since she came out. What about marathon? Oh shit, yeah.
Gotta go fast.
Give me echoes.
Hover modules ready. Locked in. Leave it to me. Order executed. Stars, hear my queries. Structural override initiated.
Drive safe. Need a ride, sweetheart? Shake it up, special delivery. Goes boom!
Pain relief initiated. Right on. Ash takes form. Gotcha. Return. I deliver. Merciful death.
Huge damage.
Assuming
I am the vessel.
Order executed. Initiating criticality protocol. Structural override initiated.
Drive safe. Go over here.
I'll have to pretend to be free to play. Why pretend?
And call.
One of his intro voices is shushing the enemies. Wait, does he? I haven't noticed that.
Immediate procedure. Accurate imbalance ends here. Entombed in daybreak. My scalpel etches your epitaph.
I feel like I should probably be Echo before I live. No, that would make sense, right?
Rise anew. Game over.
Assuming master
Because he
control.
gives more spectral damage with the Echo skill, right? Am I crazy? I probably should do that before I live. I realized.
All units fire. Processing complete.
What a
Stars.
bitch!
Yo, Venarian!
What a nasty, vile fucking
Secret looks fine. The
cunt!
amount of hate on Twitter is forced. Wait, is she getting hate?
Override initiated.
Are the leaks getting hate? I'm not really that crazy about her, but to hate I think is wild. Like, who cares? I think she looks terrible.
Where's the fire? Shake it up. Don't blink.
Insane hate. Wait, she is?
Struggling only pains you more. Blink, and agony ends.
Yippee! She's like one of the biggest skips for me, honestly.
I bestow
She's too close to the collab. So people are gonna be saving.
a bearable price.
We gotta get the next live stream. We have to get Cyberpunk information, right? There's no way we don't. There's no way we don't, right?
Split in form.
I wish she had a better team.
Rise it. Now,
what's her
that's
team?
more like it. I am vessel. Blink, and agony ends.
Holy shit. Blind man? Oh. Oh my god, there's more of you?
My
Oh,
scalpel
fuck me.
etches your epitaph. Imbalance ends here.
Assuming master control. Attack confirmed. Authorizing maximum output. Structural override initiated.
Go over here. Now look. Name your shake it special delivery. Go boom.
Bro, holy shit, it takes a while to do these. Holy fuck. Bro, it actually takes a fucking while to do these. God fucking damn. That boy is mine. I can make the turn. As they align. 3.3 is the Annie patch. Okay. I see.
Gotta go fast.
Threat detected. Command mode engaged. Leave it to me. Processing initiating criticality.
Is Luke good?
protocol.
It only takes 2 rotations for me, but I'm using Amy. I like him.
Structural override initiated.
Even though my Luke is objectively shit.
Drive safe.
Because I still need him, like... my Luke is objectively bad because he has the worst crit rate known to mankind.
Special delivery. Go.
He's more of a boss killer? Yeah, he's more of a boss killer kind of character.
Immediate procedure. Ash takes form. Right on schedule. Split in form. Blink. And agate my scalpel. Etches
How's your Yvonne?
epitaph.
We'll worry about that tomorrow.
Now, that's more like it.
Right, I'm actually gonna die.
Assuming master control. All units fired. Order executed. Stars.
He's pure hyper carry. He doesn't have an inch of quick swap in him. Does he not? Is he not quick swappable?
Override
Drive
initiated.
safe. Marked. One more. Hey, where's the fire? Shake it up. Don't blink. You'll miss.
No, you can't quick swap.
Pain relief initiated. Right on schedule.
Okay, there we go. Done. Luke will be really fun, but we need to get a second Lene, and I can actually use him. You can quick swap with him? What? Eugen video?
That's clear.
I'll take a look if you link me. Yeah, I'll take a peek if it gets linked. Alright. He'll have camellia problems. He will be entirely dependent on hard stats and team buff to make him stay relevant. But okay, so you're implying you're implying that like other characters won't suffer bad fates because they're quick swappable, right? You're saying that like Luke will plateau because he's not quick swappable. So you're implying that's what you're implying, right? That's what you're implying, right? But the problem with that I have is I don't quick swap with any fucking character and they've all been fine. So I don't know if I fully invest in what you're preaching. Basically, quick swap can make a character live longer to the meta. Yeah, but like I've never had to quick swap with any character for them to be able to do anything. So like I don't accept this narrative that like he will plateau and then he's dependent on stats because I don't quick swap with any fucking character. So like I don't really subscribe to this very much. All right, let's go to see if we have anything.
The incision has to be clean.
Holy shit, dude. Okay, we need please give me a double crit. Oh no, I've only got I'm so tired, man. I'm so fucking tired. One in a dream? I've used so many modifiers for this guy. I've never used this amount of modifiers for any character ever. Oh my god. Okay, you know. I'm so tired of this game. Look at my father hardest, bro. I've never, even my Brant wasn't this bad. Like, even my fucking Brant wasn't this bad. Go echo picking? I'd rather shoot myself. I think legitimately, I would actually rather shoot myself than go echo picking. Lou just likes to take it slow. I would rather do anything than echo pick. I'm good. I just I still have all his fucking oh my god. Yeah, I don't think my Luke's gonna have any problems staying relevant. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna have any problems with that. I would like him to have a bit more ER though. You hold on to the, yeah, because I want to use him at S0. His strong point is still the aerial combat, which will let people cheese some of the bosses, so there's that. True? True? Lame. I'm a bitch to the boss. I'm a shine like a boss. I'm a bitch. I'm a boss. Wait, hold on. Hold up. Cheeky pull. Cheeky pull. Shit. Shit. How many corals do I have now? One. We're down to one coral. Building up pity. That's what they all say, right? I'm just building up pity, guys. I promise. I promise. I'm just building pity. I'm more curious who's coming after. All right. What do I want to do? We can talk about some deadlock drama. We could talk about some Deadlock drama. I think tomorrow we'll have more of a gacha day where like we're just reacting to gacha videos. We've got a bunch of gacha videos we can react to. I think today we're just doing a little bit more of a variety, talking about stuff. Do I talk? What do I want to talk about? What drama does Deadlock have? Someone freaked out over AI. See, look, me. This is me preparing my streams, guys. Oh my god, I'm doing my job. Deadlock mod manager is using AI. Devs don't even hide that. So if you're using Deadlock mod manager, you're supporting AI. I would advise people to stop using it and download mods manually. I don't really know if I care that much about this. Deadlock's a good game. I have some friends who are really, really into it. They're really, really, really into it. People are so cringe about AI. The only drama I think Deadlock has is that there's a character named 7 and there's no one named 6. These people that hate AI are going to have a really hard time living their life soon. No, that's what I mean, right? Fuck, my metal died. These people are just going to have a rough fucking time. I played it like 1.5 years ago, and even then it was really good. I played it once last year. Yeah, I played the game fucking once last year. Besides, the AI devs never said that we will never use AI. True, just look at Zanny played regularly. AI bubble gonna burst. Nah, AI is gonna stay when it comes to productivity. When it comes to being used in like tools and productivity, it's probably gonna stay. Anyway, guys, I'm really sorry. I'm gonna have to cut my stream early today. I know, we've not even hit 3 hours. I know, fucking shoot me. I'm so sorry. Shoot me, I'm so sorry. I have a bunch of stuff I have to do. I have a bunch of videos I gotta make in preparation for going away for a couple of days. So I was supposed to go live early today, but shit happened. But again, we'll long stream tomorrow. It'll be a gacha day. Bunch of gacha reacts and gaming and all that good stuff. Okay. I apologize for having such a short fucking stream. But I gotta... Girls gonna work. Girls gonna work. Yeah, marathon. Oh yeah, marathon as well. We'll do some marathon. We'll have a long stream, so we'll have time to do like everything. But yeah, no, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for joining. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Sorry for the brief stream. Okay, bye guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.